Okay, this is Scamp the dog, much of the mainstay of the whole show really, 8 minutes long, there or thereabouts, and top quality, start to finish, laughing, belly aching, absolutely great stuff for the children to laugh at, and the children really love it and so do the parents. This part of the show is very, very funny for them as well. It's about a dog, he's very, very cheeky, he's always getting the better of you, Mr. Marvel. He's a puppet dog. Parents love him, as I said, and the children think he almost is real. He's very, very cheeky. He continues to get the better of us, whacking us on with the heads with kind of balloons and magic wands and all that kind of thing. And you get angrier and angrier throughout the trick. And that is actually very funny for the children because they see you getting angrier and angrier, even though, of course, it's just pretend anger. And one big tip, keep him alive. So if you're saying something, don't just have him standing there or doing nothing. Keep him moving, and that will continue the illusion of him being real.
It's time to meet Scamp. He's a puppet dog. He lives behind here, and he looks a little bit like India.
Oh my goodness. Why does he look like?
Actually, not as hairy as India. There's one problem. He's just learned how to play hide and seek. Sometimes he can't find him. Oh, he's gone. He might be under the table. I'll have a look. Emma, do you want to pop down for a minute, darling? Otherwise your legs will wear out. There we go. Scamp, are you under the table? Ow, bang my head. Dylan, are you laughing at me banging my head? He's so cheeky, that boy. I can't find Scamp either. Scamp! Oh dear, he must be here somewhere. Scamp, where are you? What? Hold on, I'm looking. Who saw Scamp? Where did he see Scamp? Dylan, did you see him, Dylan?
Yes!
Where? No, you're trying to trick me again, aren't you? Okay, if you saw him, what colour was he?
Brown!
Oh, yes, right. Yeah, brown and white. Okay, let's check out. Is he hiding under there? No. Is he hiding under there? No. Oh, Scamp, you're not allowed out there. Ow, don't do that. Ow! You bit my finger, you bad. Was he laughing at me?
Yes!
I'm sure. Stop it! No! I should go and get him. No more! Is he coming in now?
Yeah!
Is he laughing at me again?
Yeah!
Ow, don't bite my bottom leg. That's my nose. Oh, why are you that stinky? You're really stinky. Oh, he says he's been playing hide and seek in the loo. And in Ollie's underpants. Only kidding, Ollie. It is her birthday, it's Emma's birthday. Which one's Emma? Over there in the princess outfit just behind Sophie. Why are you staring at me? Look at Emma. Look, you big hairy banana there. Can you see Emma now? Good. Now, we're going to do, where's he going? What was that for? Oh, he wasn't being horrible. He said Emma looked so lovely, he wants to marry her. Oh. Henry, Dylan, don't fight them, please, boys. Or stroke. Do you want to stroke him or marry him? And you pop down, I'll come to you. There we go, we do all the words. We're very gentle, otherwise he'll really go upset.
Very nice.
That's it. Nicholas, you look big and brave. Would you mind giving him a stroke for me? No, that's okay. India looks big and brave. Thanks, Auntie India. Let's go. Jenny. No, you haven't got to. George, could you stroke his nose? We'll do nice and gently. Oh. He wants a kiss.
I will.
From Dylan. It's quite easy. Dylan, just do it like this. Is that okay? Good boy, Dylan. Big and brave. Thanks, Dylan. There we go. Good. Yeah! Oh my goodness. Is he alright? Now, no more kisses. He now wants a balloon, a balloon. How about flying balloons. How about a white one? Oh. How about a black one? Oh, come on. What about a red one? Oh, good at last. Now, we're going to do some magic with the balloon. We're going to check. Why would you eat a balloon? No, please don't. I shall blow up the balloon. Here we go. He's copycat. Copy dog, I suppose. You want to blow? blow. We should have just said. There you go. Blow. Don't do that. I'll do it. Stop it. Now, Scamp, do you want me to blow some more? 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 Mm-hmm. Not more. Oh, I hope it doesn't go bang. Bang! No, only pretend. Now, don't let go. Good boy. Now, we're going to do some. What did you let go? Get it, Thomas, quick! Thanks, Thomas. Pull the throat. Let's try again. And I've only blown halfway. Should be okay. Dylan, mind your feet, little man. That's time we're okay, Georgina. We're going to do some magic with the balloon. We're going to change it into a pink one. And the magic word for pink is going to be... Yeah, he's right.
It's getting smaller.
Is it smaller, Scamp?
Yes.
Ow. Ah! Really? That is it. No more balloons. You have to do something else.
Ow.
Oh, wow. He wants to choose somebody sitting really nicely to do some magic. And he wants the magic wand. Okay, Scamp. Show me how you want to wave it.
That's huge.
He's good. He's very good. Ah! You just knew he was going to do that, didn't you? Don't even think about doing it again. I'll put you in a bin. That's good. Now, while he's waving the magic wand, what? Is that in my hair? Put it in the bin. Now, wave your... Where's the wand? Put it in the bin. Oh. Big hairy banana. Don't worry, we always carry a spare one. Is that a wand?
No.
We'll have to do it. All we've got left. What do you want now? A handkerchief? Ah, he wants to change it into a different colour and he wants Emma to choose her favourite colour. Emma, what's your favourite colour? Pink, the same as Thomas. Now the magic word for pink is abracadabra. So after three, say abracadabra and then it'll be pink. 1, 2, 3. It's pink. Wow. And now the hanky is pink.
Oh,
No, that's not pink. It's still orange. Oh, he said we didn't say abracadabra loud enough. 1, 2, 3. Definitely pink. And now the hanky is... But no. Oh, better idea. He wants me to wave the wand and he wants to hold the hanky. But where do you want to hold it? Wants to stick it in Ollie's ear. Poke it up Georgie's nose. Your mouth. Oh, okay. Don't dribble, don't sob, don't do anything to it. Good boy. Now we need a different magic word. Anybody know a different magic word?
Alexander.
Top man Dylan. After three, everybody say Alakazam, and then it'll be pink, especially for me. After three, though, India. Okay, here we go. What?
He's swallowing me.
That's not a magic word, Thomas. After three, did he eat it?
Yeah.
Open your mouth. Go on. Oh, not like that. I think you better go in your bin. Say bye-bye, Scamp.
Not doing to you,
You're
Mr.
very hot today, Scamp.
I'm doing you.
Got my
Just
hanky
you,
back.
Mr. Henry.
Gang, it's time for some... Okay, it's time to meet Scamp. Now he's a puppet dog. He lives behind here. And he looks a little bit like George. Actually, he's not quite as hairy as George. Oh, there's one problem. He's just learnt how to play hide and seek. And sometimes he can't even find him. Oh no, he's gone. He could be hiding under the table. I'll check. Scamp? Scamp? Are you under the table? Ow, bang the head. Ow. Are you laughing at me banging my head? It's very mean. Don't panic, I'll have another look. Scamp! Scamp! Still can't find this dog. Scamp, where are you? Scamp, where are you? What? Did you see him? You did? No. Alright, what colour was he? Brown. Yeah, that is right, I'll let you off. Okay, well let's see, where's he gone? Is he hiding under there? Nope. Is he under there? Nope. Is he behind here? No. Ah! Scamp, there you are. You're not allowed out there. Ow, don't bite my finger. Ow! You bit my finger. Was he laughing at me? I'm sure he was. Stop it! I know what to do. I'll go and get him. Oh dear. Is he coming in now? Is he laughing at me again? Oh, come here, Scamp. I got him. Ow, don't bite my bottom. Ow. Don't bite my nose. Ow. Ow, you bad dog. Oh. Oh. Why are you so stinky? He says he's been playing hide and seek in the toilet. And in Peter's underpants. That's disgusting. Oh, just kidding. It is a birthday party. It is Jane's birthday party. Where's Jane? Down there in the front row. Look, there's Jane. Look, you big hairy banana there. Can you see Jane now? Good. Now, we're going to do some... Where are you going? Ah! What was that for? Oh, he said Jane looks so lovely he wants to marry her. No. Or stroke you. Alright, I'll ask her. Jane, do you want to marry him or stroke him? Good plan. Okay, give him a stroke on his ear. Peter, would you give him a stroke? Thank you very much. George, you give him a stroke. Catherine, thank you very much. Peter, could you just scratch on, just kind of stroke his nose for me? Thank you. Ow! Oh, how Scamp! Don't bite! Uh-oh, now he wants a kiss. Ooh. Anybody feeling brave enough to give him a kiss? Okay, Peter's gonna give him a kiss. Peter, do it like this. Good boy. There we go. Ah, now he wants a balloon. Okay, let's find him a balloon. We've got lots of balloons here. He likes balloons. How about a green one? Okay. How about a yellow one? I've got blue. Do you like blue? Good. Now, we're going to do some magic with the balloon. We're going to change it into... Oh, Scamp! Don't eat balloons. No, Scamp, stop. No. Oh, no. Ah! Ow! Stop it. Oh, I shall blow up the balloon. Here we go. What? Scamp, don't do that. Oh, try again. Stop it. Oh, he says he wants to blow up the balloon. And why didn't you say? There you go. Blow. Come, don't drop it. Oh. Oh, dogs don't blow balloons. I'll blow it up. Here we go. Now, Scamp, do you want me to blow some more? 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 Not more. Uh-oh. I hope it doesn't go bang. No, only joking. Now, don't let go. Good boy. Now, we're going to do this. Where's he going? Oh. Hey, did he fly to the sky? Well, at least he didn't let go. Oh, Scamp, can we have the balloon back, please? Thank you. Let's try again. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, there we go. Now, he shouldn't float away this time. I've only blown up a little bit. That's much better. Now, we're going to do some magic with the balloon. We're going to change it into a What's wrong? Smaller? Hey, Scamp, are you letting all the air out? Oh, that really hurt my... Oh, Scamp, that is it. No more balloons for you. Put the balloon back in the bin. Now, what do you want to do? Want to do some magic? Can dogs do magic? I'm not sure. I'll tell you what, I'll give him one chance. What do you want to use? The magic wand. Good idea. Okay, Scamp, show me how you'd like to wave it. He's good. He's very good. Ow! Oh! Don't do that. Get off. Right, we do it again. I'll put you in the bin. Ah, now he's learned his lesson. Good. Now, while he's waving the magic wand, we're all going to say some magic. What's the matter? What's wrong? My hair? No. What's that in my hair? Put it in the bin, Scamp. Good boy. Now, Scamp, wave your magic. Where's the wand? You put it in the bin? Don't worry. We always carry a spare one. Is that a magic wand? It's a bit weird. Now, what would you like? You'd like a handkerchief. Okay, we have a handkerchief. Oh, he says he wants to change it into a different colour, and he wants George, as it's his birthday, to choose his favourite colour. George, what's your favourite colour? Blue. Okay, now the magic word for blue is abracadabra.
So after 3, say abracadabra, and then it'll be blue. 1, 2, 3. Abracadabra! It's blue. Wow, that is amazing. And now the hanky is blue. That's not blue, it's still orange. Not loud enough. Oh, he said we didn't say abracadabra loud enough. Let's try a bit louder. 1, 2, 3. Abracadabra! Definitely blue, okay? And now the hanky is blue. No. Oh, better idea. He wants me to wave the wand and he wants to hold the hanky. Where do you want to hold it? Wants to stick it in Catherine's ear. Poke it up Peter's nose. Your mouth. Alright. Don't dribble. Don't slobber all over it. Now we need a different magic word. Anybody know a different magic word? Joseph, what magic word do you know? Hocus pocus. Perfect. After 3, everybody say hocus pocus. He's what? Did he eat it? Open your mouth. Oh, not like that. Oh, he stinks. I think you better go back in the dustbin and say bye-bye, scamp. There he goes. Oh, hold on. I did get my hanky back. There he goes. And back in the bin. It's time. Okay, welcome to Scamp the Dog. Scamp the Dog is a great routine. Lots of fun. It might even be your favourite to begin with. Because it's very much a trick that can be done to the audience, and there's not too much reliance on the audience to say the right thing. You just go through the routine. So to begin with, you will love it once you've learnt it. The setup for Scamp the Dog is your orange silk handkerchief on the top shelf, your magic wand that you keep all the time there, and the one loaded with the flowering is there, and just a selection of balloons for Scamp to choose from. And Scamp the Dog will sit around the back, waiting for you to find. So you start the show. Start the routine with a big clap and say right. And the point of that is to, again, I've probably said this before, but it's just to get the attention of the children and make sure they're very focused on you and what you're about to do, rather than some of them talking to each other, looking around the room, just really focusing on what they're going to do. So it's right. It's time to meet Scamp. He's a puppet dog. He lives behind here. And he looks a little bit like George. At that point, you begin to walk off. So you start to walk around the back, and as you walk around the back, you bounce back and say, actually, he's not quite as hairy as George. And then you go to walk off again, and then it's a bit like, come back again, and you go, oh, one more thing. He has just learnt how to play hide and seek, and sometimes you can't even find him. And this time you do walk off around the back. You walk around the back, you have a quick look, and you come back and say, and just next to you, so don't go around the front again, but just next to it, you say, I knew it, he's playing hide and seek. I think he might be hiding under the table. And then you go around the back, and you put your hands over your mouth like this, but around the back, and you say, Scamp, are you under the table? The point of putting your hands over your mouth is, because if you were under a table, your voice would be a bit more muffled. So you go, Scamp, are you under the table? And then round the back, there's a piece of wood, and along the opposite side of this, and you just go, and as soon as you go, say, ow, bang my head. Don't wait between and ow, bang my head, because they will start to laugh and you won't get that line out. So it's literally like this. I'll show you what to do. You have to imagine I am around the other side. And you go, Scamp, are you hiding under the table? Ow, bang my head. And in those seconds you will get that line out, and then they will start laughing. And then you come out from around the back and you say, are you laughing at me banging my head? They will say yes. And you go, God, I don't know. And then you go around the back shouting for Scamp again. Scamp, Scamp, where are you? Scamp, where are you? And then while you're shouting Scamp, Scamp, where are you? You put the puppet onto your arm. Scamp, Scamp. You then put him over the top like this, shouting Scamp, where are you? And bring him down. The children by this time will be shouting, he's there, he's there. So you pull the blind and you say, like this, hold on. Did you see him? No. Did you really? Okay, what colour was he? Brown. So as if you'd given, oh yeah, okay, I believe you now. Well, where's he gone now? Is he under there? And there'll be a piece of curtain here, and you pull it up, and you look under there, and he's not under there. And you pull this one on this side, but when it goes up, you want to try and land it so it lands on your head. And this is giving a bit of misdirection, the scamp coming up around the side. So you throw it up in the air, you put your head under it, it lands on your head, and you go, ugh, like that. Ugh. And then you have a look under the back one. So I can't, but by now they'll all be shouting, there he is, and you go, pull them. And then what you do is you go, you want to give it, ah! And he goes like that, as if to say, because it's a big kind of surprise thing. Goes, ah! Oh, scamp, there you are. You know you're not allowed out there. Ow! Don't bite my finger. Ow, you bit. Was he laughing at me? I'm sure. Stop it. Ah! I shall go and get him. Hold on 1 minute. Now you leave him out there and you pull the blind down. You coming in? Oh. Is he coming in now? Is he? If you shake your head like that, it'll help the children. If you shake your head like that, it'll help the children to realise to say no as well. And then they say, is he still laughing at me? And they all shout, yeah. And then he shout from behind, he shout, I know, I'll go and get him. Scamp. And you put your hand on his head, grab him like that and pull him back. Now, as you pull him back from behind the curtain, if you just pull him straight back, it'll get a bit of a laugh. But for some reason, if you go as you pull him back, he gets a much bigger laugh. I'll show you. So you could just do it. I'll pull the curtain. I know it wouldn't be pulled, but I'll pull the curtain and you can see what I'm talking about. So you could just do this. You could go around the side, pull him, and pull him back like that. And that is a bit funny, but it's much funnier for some unknown reason if you do this. He's round there, you get him like that, and you go, and you get much better response, okay? This will be down, obviously, and you just shout out, ow! Don't bite my bottom. And at that point, just put that over your head like that. Ow! And don't bite my nose. And then come out the front. Obviously, this will be down. Come out the front with it around your nose. Ow! 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 Don't bite my bottom. Get him by the end of the ear and pull him up. Ow! Now, don't forget, keep him alive. So he wouldn't just be sat like that while you're going like that. Give it lots of this. Oh, you're so stinky. Why are you so stinky? Now, this is a key bit. When he speaks to you like this, okay, he whispers to you. Now, on the whole, it's not exclusively, but on the whole, if he says that to you, your next line, repeating what he said, must always begin, he says. So it's like this. He says he's been playing hide and seek in the toilet. And in Georgie's underpants. Now, I appreciate they once the children had been teed up that he was telling me. So he whispers, and he says he's been playing hide and seek in the toilet. You wouldn't then say he says he's been playing in George's underpants. You wouldn't go he says again. So when it's close together like that, you can drop the he says on the second one. So it's he says he's been playing hide and seek in the toilet. And in George's underpants. Oh, just a joke. It is a birthday party. It is Katie's birthday party. Look, she's down there in the front row. Look there. Look, don't stare at me. Look there. And you push him around with his nose, and he says, can you see Katie now? And he'll nod yes. Now, the next bit is an important line that I'm going to have to just teach you quickly here. And it's called the filler line. It's a line that you say, and it happens loads and loads of times during the show, and especially with a scamp. But it's a line that you say that really has no ending and no meaning. It's just what we call a filler line. And this filler line, and the filler line is almost the same, exactly the same time. And it's something like, now, we're going to do some magic with. Now, by the time you've got to the end of, now we're going to do some magic. The whole line might be something like, now we're going to do some magic with the balloon. We're going to make it into a, but you'll never get further than, now we're going to do some magic with. And in that time, Scamp will be doing something. So in this situation, he's about to go from here, having just seen Katie in the front row and nodded, he's going to do this. As if he's going to bite her. Actually, he's not going to bite her, he actually wants to marry her, but that's a different story. So when he's like this, so if you were to do it like this, can you see Katie now? Good. Now, there's a great big pause there while you're not speaking, and that isn't right, it looks dead. So you need to fill that time with something else, and we fill it with this filler line. So it goes like this, so it goes, can you see Katie down there? Good. Now, we're going to do some magic with Scamp. What are you doing? Ah, he said that Katie looks so lovely he wants to marry her. No. Or she can stroke you. Alright, I'll ask her, Katie, do you want to marry him or stroke him? Stroke him. Good plan. Okay, there we go. So, do you understand that filler line is, in this situation, now we're going to do some magic with. Okay, so, can you see Katie? Good. Now, we're going to do some magic with. Oh, Scamp, what are you doing? Oh, he says he thinks Katie looks so lovely he wants to marry her. No. Or she can stroke you. Alright, I'll ask her. Katie, do you want to marry him or stroke him? Yeah, I should stroke him. That's a much better one. Then you take it to 2 or 3 children and just stroke his ear. One there, and one there, and maybe one over there. And just, you might have to put his feet in. If they're very boisterous, grab his feet and tuck them under your arm so that they don't try and pull his legs. Now, you do about 3 or 4 strokes, and then the 5th child, what you do is you're going to bite their fingers. Now, first of all, don't do it too hard, just a little nip like that, to catch them like that. Especially when it's a new puppet, the cardboard's still quite hard, and it can actually hurt it. Well, it doesn't hurt us, but it would hurt them. So just get Jack, the person, don't do a girl, get somebody who you think is going to be a bit braver, or an older one, and just, can you just stroke his nose for me? And as they go to stroke his nose, you just nip him like that. And you pull back a scamp to make the reaction. Okay, say, would you like to stroke him on the nose? He goes to stroke him. You bite a scamp. Don't bite the children. Ah, now he says he wants a kiss. Ooh. And again, because it's a bit like Rocky in a situation where not really many want to give him a kiss. So in this situation, you can ask, who would like to give him a kiss? Now you're looking for somebody quite near the front, hopefully, who's going to be able to, who wants to kiss, have their hand up. Don't always get it whether somebody wants to kiss him. Sometimes I don't want to do it. So you come over to the child that wants to kiss him, and we'll assume that bit there is the child's head, and you kneel down because you need to be on the same level as them, and you say, look, give him a kiss like this. And then as Scamp gets close to them, he opens his mouth. He doesn't bite them, he just kind of pushes them back a bit. You put your hand behind the child's head and you just try and lower them, I'll just do it over here a little bit, so on the head like that, and just lower them gently onto the floor. And then if they're quite confident, you think you're going to be alright, you can carry on kissing them for a while with his mouth open like that, okay? But just practice that a little bit and it'll be okay. So it's a bit like this, so it's like that, and put them onto the floor. You pull Scamp off and it's, Scamp, look what you've done to the poor boy. He thought he was a sausage. No, he's not a sausage, is he? You want a balloon? Okay, we'll find you a balloon. How about a yellow one? No. Okay. How about a green one? Ah, he's so fussy. How about a blue one? Good. Now, we're going to do some magic with the balloon. We're going to Scamp. Now, did you see that filler line again? If I just stand there and wait for him to do that, big dead spot, nothing will be spoken. So you've got to fill it, and you fill it with the line. Now, we're going to do some magic with the Scamp. Don't eat balloons. Now, stop it. No. Ow! Stop! Ow! That's my fingers. Oh, Scamp, stop it. I shall blow it up. Okay, just go through it again. So what happens is, he tries twice to try and get it. So it's like this. Just bear in mind now that everything you're about to do, you always do it twice. So what happens is you're going to do 1, 2, where he doesn't get it, and then you're going to do 1, 2, you're then going to do 1, 2, where he copies, and then you're going to go 1, 2. Okay, so for the next bit it's all twos, okay? Power of twos. So first of all, we're going to do some magic. Oi, don't do that. Now we get to Scamp. So what happens is the line gets shorter each time. So it starts. Now, we're going to do some magic with the. So I've got all the way to with the. But there isn't any more, so you've got to get there. Now we're going to do some magic with it, and as the with it, you see him take it away. Now the second time you say it, you don't get anywhere near as far down the filler line sentence. You only get, now we're going to do, Scamp, stop it. And the third time you only get now out, and he's already, now, no, ow! Now make him laugh, keep him active, because he would laugh, he's just played a trick on you. But before you can do it, he's done it again. Okay, Scamp, stop it. I'll blow it up. Here we go. Right. Now get his face right plain onto the audience, get your balloon like that, and you're going to do exactly the same time. You're going to go like that. Okay, so that's what you do. So it's, now they will shout out, 9 times out of 10 they will shout out, look, and you've got to see him and tap him on the nose to stop him doing it. So he goes, What's wrong? Oh, scam, don't copy. Oh, try again. Stop it. Oh. And he comes to you. Ah, he says he wants to blow the balloon. There you go. Blow. Go on, blow. Oh, I'll do it. Watch. Now, scamp, do you want to blow some more? 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 Uh-oh. I hope it doesn't go bang. Now, you get to the stage where you just feel it's about as big as it's going to go. Now, you must start to blow into before you go bang. You can't just go bang like that, because that's not what would happen. You've got to be putting more air into it, so it's going to go bang. So it's bang. Okay. Oh, not really. Okay, scamp. There you go. Now, don't let go. Now, we're going to do some... Where's he going? Whoa! Hey, did you see that? He nearly flew to the sky. Whoa! Oh. Well, at least he didn't let go. Ah! Oh, scamp, look what you've done. So you get the children to throw the balloon back, and then you get it again and say, oh, scamp, now I've got to blow it up again. And this time what happens is he copies you, and he copies you very quickly. So you go, and eventually you see him doing it, and you go, scamp, stop it. Oh, there you go, look. Now I've only blown it halfway. I don't think he'll float away this time. And this time, don't let him float up. Just do it so that he begins to float. And you go, brilliant, that's okay. Now you look away and say, back to your filler line. You go, now, we're going to do some magic with the... Either they will shout out, "Look, look, 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 look," or you need to look at the balloon and see it's smaller. And you go, scamp, are you letting all the air out? He'll shake his head to say no, and as he's saying no, he will hit the balloon onto your nose and you react to it. So scamp, are you letting all the air out? He says no. Ow! Oh! Now as you're smarting, as you've got your hand on your face, recovering from the fact he's whacked you on the nose, he then lets all the air out of the balloon slowly. So it's like this. Scamp, did you let some of the air out? Ow! Oh! That was my nose. That really, really hurt. Now as you kind of open your eyes and come back from you scratching your nose, either they'll be shouting he's let all the air out, or you see it and you go, oh, scamp, that is it. No more balloons for you. Then you put the balloon into your dustbin. Now, just a few things to remember. First of all, you've got to keep scamp as real and as natural as possible. The number of times people have come up to the end of the party and said, Mr. Marvel, I see you so many times, but every time I see you, it's like the first time you've ever done it. And the whole thing is, you have to be completely natural with what you're doing. So it needs to be like the first time you've ever done it, but you also need to keep him as real as possible. So for instance, when you're blowing the balloon, like this, get him to look at it. He would turn his head. More scamp, okay? And he actually, if you take your balloon away from him, he would actually follow it. So get him following it. More. He really wants that balloon. More. Okay, I doesn't go bang. Bang! Okay, so that's it. Get him following it. Now, when you give him the balloon, don't forget, technically, I mean, don't get me wrong, it can never happen, but if he had a helium balloon in his mouth, which is kind of what we're saying, he holds the balloon and he begins to take off. Now, what you mustn't do is you mustn't just stop him like that in mid-air and pull him down again, because that would never ever happen. The only time he can be stopped is if you pull him, so he gets up like that, and you grab him down again. Okay, so this is wrong. This is right. Okay, and the other thing is, I'm going to let go for a minute. Don't forget, if you let go of his ear, he will float up again, so you have to remember that. So you can't bring him down and say, now, we're going to do this, because if he sat there, it wouldn't happen. So, you also want the top of the balloon to be facing the ceiling at all times. So, don't bring him up like this, because that wouldn't happen. The balloon has to be perfectly straight up. It's difficult to get to be fair, and do it like that. Okay, but don't forget, if you let go of his ear, he goes up. So if you want to pick something up, don't forget to, it'll go up, so don't do it. So hold his ear at all times, so it's like this. So you give him the balloon, oops, so you go scamp, hold the balloon. Now as you give it to him, sometimes I even scratch my eye to miss him going up. Now we're going to do some magic with, oi scamp, hey, did he float in the sky? Yeah, look at that, wow. And then the line is, at least he didn't let go. And on the word go, you let go. Oh scamp, look what you've done. And get the balloon to be retrieved to you. And then he said, now I've got to blow it up again. And this time he copies you very rapidly. So it's and you catch him doing it, Scamp, stop it. And you bash him on the nose with the balloon and say, look, I've only blown it halfway. I don't think he'll float away this time. So you get into there. You're panicking that he might. Don't say anything, but you kind of like this. And then you kind of, phew, he didn't float away. Good. Now we're going to do some magic. And as I say that line again, the filler line again. Now we're going to do some magic with the balloon. He begins to let the air out. And when it's a bit smaller, the children will be shouting, look, it's getting smaller, it's getting smaller. By now, because he's let some of the helium out, he can now be back in this situation, and he can ask him, Scamp, are you letting the air out? He shakes his head and, ow, that was my nose, ow. Oh, Scamp, that's it, no more balloons, put it in the bin. You have to do something else. What else can you do? You'd like to do some magic. Can dogs do magic? Okay, so it comes to the part of Scamp through 2 now where he's going to do some magic, but you're going to get increasingly angry with him because he's mucking about and doing not what you want him to do. But everything in this part is you following Scamp about what he wants to do. So when he says he wants a magic wand, you're not knowing he's going to say that. So make it very natural, and if it's the first time you've ever listened to him do a trick before. So he comes to you and he says, want to do some magic? Can dogs do magic? He nods his head and you say, I'm not sure. I'll tell you what, we'll give him one chance. What do you need? A magic wand. That's quite sensible. Find him a magic wand. There we go, Scamp. Now show me nicely how you want to wave it. Now the magic wand is hollow. In one end it's got the flower sticking out, so you have that end away from his mouth. So you put it into his mouth like that. And then you give him the magic wand and he waves like that. And while you're saying, because you're impressed, you say, wow, he's very good, isn't he? And as you're saying that, as you get towards the end of the sentence, he goes, now take it off him and go to you, ow! Don't do that. You give it back to him. And he doesn't even pause. He whacks you again. Okay? Like, ow, ow! Stop it. I'll do that quickly again, so you know, I'll do it all in one motion rather than bitty. So it's like this. So you give him the magic wand. Right, Scamp, show me how you want to wave it. He's good. Very good. Ow! That's my head! Don't do that. Get off! Right. Then he carry on and say, if you do that again, I'm going to put you in the bin. Do you understand? Ah, now that's taught him a lesson, hasn't it? Good. He won't be doing that again in a hurry, will he? Now, hopefully, the thing will get stuck in your hair like that. Okay? Now, you don't see it in your hair. You don't feel it in your hair. You carry on as if you're waving. Okay, now, while he's waving the wand, okay, so it's that filler line again. Because if you just go like that and stand there, it doesn't seem like real life. You have to be carrying on with your life and the children will see what's in your hair. So you pull it out in your hair and you go, right, now while he's waving the wand, we're all going to say some what? My hair? No. Was that in my hair? Put it in the bin. Now you put the flower into his mouth, okay? And then with the flower in his mouth and the wand in his mouth, he then puts both in the bin. But you don't know he's done that. Right, he comes back. Right, now, Scamp, wave your magic... Where's the wand? Did you put it in the bin? Oh, you big hairy banana. Oh, don't worry, I always carry a spare one. There we go. Is that a magic wand? Now, the reason you say that is because otherwise some of the children will say, that's not a magic wand. So you get the question out there before they can start shouting. You say, is that a magic wand? Well, I'm not sure, but it'll have to do. It's all we've got left. There you go. Put it in your mouth. Now, what do you want? A handkerchief. We have a handkerchief, so you put the magic wand into his mouth, just so it's about, just covering up the silver bit like that, okay? And then you turn around and get the handkerchief. Sorry, I'll rewind there a bit. What do you want now? You want a handkerchief. Okay, puzzled look on your face. You don't know what he wants with a handkerchief. You go and get it. Okay, we have a handkerchief. Now what do you want to do? Ah, he says he wants to change the hanky into a different colour, and he wants George to choose his favourite colour. George, what's your favourite colour? Now, while you're saying, George, what's your favourite colour, start rolling the handkerchief up into your hand. So it's like this. Ah, you want George to choose his favourite colour. George, what's your favourite colour? Blue. Okay. Now, the magic word for blue is abracadabra. So after 3, everybody say abracadabra, and then it'll be blue. Now, quite an important line. It's quite a long line, but you have to re-emphasise what they're shouting, otherwise you'll get to it and they won't know what to do. So I'll say that line again. So, he wants George to choose his favourite colour. George, what's your favourite colour? Blue. And this is the important line that you need to learn. Now, the magic word for blue is abracadabra. So after 3, everybody say abracadabra, and then it'll be blue. 1, 2, 3. Abracadabra. It's blue. Wow. Okay, let me rewind that bit. Now, if you do it like this, it will go. The shouting from the children will get a bit pear-shaped. You'll get the hang of it after all. It'll take you a few performances in front of children to get it right, but don't panic. So you say to George, okay, George, what's your favourite colour? Blue. Now, the magic word for blue is abracadabra. If you pause after abracadabra, they will instantly all shout abracadabra. And it's not the end of the world, but it's just not quite as uniformed and as quite as wonderful as it possibly could be. So instead of pausing, you go straight into your next line. So it's, okay, the magic word for blue is abracadabra. So, after 3, everybody say abracadabra. 1, 2, 3. So actually, there are 2 lines there. The first line is, in a funny kind of way, the first line is, the magic word for blue is abracadabra. So, that is the first line. You put so on the end of the first line. So it's, the magic word for blue is abracadabra. So, after 3, everybody say abracadabra. Now, you don't pause after abracadabra because they'll have forgotten the 1 until 3. So don't forget it at the end either. So the magic word for blue is abracadabra. So after 3, everybody say abracadabra, and then it'll be blue. 1, 2, 3. Abracadabra. He taps your hand. It's blue. Now, because you don't have to say he says it's blue, because you're actually talking to him this time. It's blue, and the children are just overhearing. Wow! And now the hanky is, you really build it up. Because he's done magic and you're really chuffed with him doing magic. And now the hanky is blue. That's not blue. Oh, scamp. He said we didn't say abracadabra loud enough. Let's try a bit louder. 1, 2, 3. Abracadabra. Are you sure? And now the hanky is blue. No. Better idea. He wants me to wave the wand and he wants to hold the hanky. That's the line. Now when you say the line, he says he wants to wave the wand, and he wants me to wave the wand, and he wants to hold the hanky. You take the magic wand, you hold the hanky in your hand like that. You take the magic wand like that. Okay? Now, you don't want to turn your hand over because you're going to put this magic wand on here. If you do this, there's a thread that will get stuck underneath the hanky, and when you pull the hanky away, it will roll the magic wand off. So the way to do it is like this. Just turn your hand round and drop it. Okay? Don't go turning your hand over, anything difficult. Okay. And as you do that, you come back and say, so where do you want to hold the hanky? Wants to stick it in Catherine's ear. Poke it up Joe's nose. In your mouth. Alright. And your reaction to him saying in his mouth, it's kind of the best of a bad deal. You can't stick it under children's nose or mouth, so in his ear. So the best thing he can say is stick it in his mouth. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, your mouth. Okay. Now this is the crucial point. As you turn round, what you've got to do, what you're intending to do is you've got to try and push this hanky into the slit at the back of his mouth. Okay. Now the way to do it is like this. You don't actually put it in, he actually comes onto it. So you hold the hanky there, and it's under the premise you need to turn round and you need to pick up the magic wand. So as you turn round, you keep, this hand does not move. This hand just stays like that. And this hand is going to come round as you turn. So it's actually like this. Okay? So it's like that, and as you put this into his mouth, push it down his throat, down the hole, and then pick up the magic wand in one movement. Okay, I'll do that again. I'll come a bit closer to that for you. Okay, so you hold the handkerchief like that. You hold it still there. You're going to turn around to pick up the magic wand. This hand doesn't move. The puppet moves round. You push it down his throat, and you pick up the magic wand. Okay. Okay, that's nice and easy. Right. Press this like this. I'll do it one more time so you know what you're doing. Hold the handkerchief. You haven't got to hold the very tip of the handkerchief. You can pull quite a lot up, so stuck it in his mouth. Otherwise, you'll get into trouble in a minute, as you see. So hold it like that. He wants to stick it up Joe's nose. Your mouth. All right, but don't dribble. I forgot that bit. Sorry. Okay, but before he bites, he goes. So don't dribble and don't slobber over it either. Good. In it goes. Pick up the hanky. Now, what we need is a different magic word. Now keep him really still. If you try it, otherwise, if he starts moving it, they'll shout he's eating it, and you don't want that yet. So your line is, does anybody know a different magic word? And somebody's bound to put their hand up. And Jack. Okay, Jack, what's your magic word? 9 times out of 10 it's hocus pocus. Hocus pocus, a great idea. Now, as soon as you got that magic word, the line you want to say is after 3, everybody say hocus pocus, and then it'll be a nice blue hanky for George, wherever the birthday child is. But you're never going to get anywhere near the end of that line, because after a while he's going to start eating it, and they will all start shouting he's eating it. But you can carry on saying the line until desperation takes over and you get it. So it's like this. So hocus pocus, brilliant. So after 3, everybody say hocus pocus. What? What? Did you eat it? Did he eat my hanky? Open your mouth. Go on. Oh, not like that. Grab him by the ear and pull him off. Ow! I think he better go back in the bin. Everybody say bye-bye, scamp. Bye-bye, scamp. Pull him off. Oh, I did get my hanky back, and then you put the whole lot into the bin. Just to rewind to the position where you've got the dog with the handkerchief in his mouth, you're holding the magic wand, you're in this position, and you say, okay, what we need is a different magic word. Anybody know a different magic word? Yeah, Joe, what magic word do you? Hocus pocus. Now, you're going to say this line, after 3, everybody say hocus pocus, and then it'll be a nice blue hanky, especially for George. But in the beginning of that line, you're going to start to eat the handkerchief, so you're never going to get to the end of it. Now, the way to eat it is you actually remove your hand from the dog's nose. So his mouth, you vacate it. So you pull the fingers back, you get hold of the handkerchief behind, and then you just ravel it up into your hand. Now, don't worry about the dog's head, because he would be moving like that, so don't worry about that. So just pull it back as fast as you can. It takes a bit of practice, and when he's finished, close his mouth. And all that, you haven't seen all that, so you pull it back, and then once you pulled it into a ball that's in the palm of your hand, put your fingers back into his mouth and close his mouth. I'll show you without the dog in. So you've got your hand like that inside a scamp. That's kind of being held in place by, well, actually it'll be poked through the hole, so it's been held in place anyway. So I'll have to hold that there to show you what happens. So your hand is like that. You then pull your hand back, grab the handkerchief here, and then literally ravel it up into your hand like that. So it looks like he's eating it. I'll come a bit closer to it again. So you'll be holding it, so it'll be held in the scamp, the slit in the back of his mouth, and it'll be like that. You pull your hand back, and then grab the hanky, and then just ravel it up like that until it's gone, and it looks like he's eaten it. And then you go, and they'll be shouting, he's eating it. What? Did you eat it? Did he eat my handkerchief? And as you say that, and they all say yes, you put the wand down really smartly and make a rat on the here. So you go, scamp, open your mouth. Come on, open it. And as you do that, you just pull it out like that. Pull it over your face, pull him off, go, pwah. I think you better go back in the bin. Oh, hold on. I did get my hanky back. Okay, just a few final thoughts with regard to scamp. One good thing is clipping lines, keeps everything natural. So say for instance, when he bites your finger, you say, scamp, you bit my feet. And then halfway through finger, you see him laughing. So you say, are you laughing at me? That clipping of lines makes everything seem really fresh. Another thing that probably hasn't quite come over quite so well in the training is the fact that it's great to get angrier and angrier with him. Actually, it carries over into the next trick, which is the washing machine, where you kind of get angry at the children as well. So, when he bites you, do you get angry? But the whole way through, you want a balloon. Do you want the yellow one? No. Blue one? No. Green one? Oh, thank goodness for that. So you get crosser and crosser with him all the way along. And then it really will come over very natural. When it comes to the balloon, just remember to keep it completely real. So when he's floating up into the sky, make it as if it really is kind of helium filled, and just follow the laws of nature and of gravity. Don't go pulling him down don't let him stop first of all and then pull him down, because if he's starting to rise, unless you grab him, there's no way he's ever going to stop. When you're picking up the magic wand or the handkerchief or whatever, always turn towards the Punch and Judy booth. Don't turn your back on the audience and go the wrong way. You'll see it, and when you do it, if you feel you've put your back to the audience, then try the other way. In fact, it's probably it's kind of like you don't really turn, you just kind of like open yourself up to the Punch and Judy booth. So if you're left-handed, you would, like I am, you would be picking up the magic wand with your right hand, so you would turn to the right. If you're right-handed, you would be picking up the magic wand with your left hand, so you would just be turning a fraction to your left, and not to be put your back towards the audience when you're picking up the magic wand for Scamp. When you're ravelling the hanky up into your hand for Scamp to change it into a different colour, make sure there's none poking out or the children can't see any, because you'll get the shout, "It's still orange," when you said it's just blue. So try and make sure the handkerchief's completely out of view of the children, and then they won't be shouting out stuff that you don't want them to shout out. I think that's about it for the time being. You will love this effect, you will love doing it, and it'll be something, once you've mastered it, you will get a real kind of a feat of achievement. It's 8 minutes, it's a big chunk of the show, so once you've mastered this, you'll feel as if you're ready to take on the world.